All right, y'all, I'm up here. I'm in her car. Bitch drinking. She got some panties on the seat.
Hey y'all, hey. Good morning, everybody's and everyone's. Welcome to the video. Today is a beautiful Thursday, June the 26th. I had to figure out this today, Thursday, for real. Tomorrow, Friday? You cannot be serious right now. Oh my goodness, this week has flown by. But we are doing our, TikTok drama videos or whatever. It's clever. So, going around TikTok right now is I Should Have Cheated. I think it's a 9-part series. But I was sent this part first, which is the wife going through the wife car. The wife is at the hotel. And so the other wife, the husband wife one, tracked the location and went to the hotel, and now she's going through the car. You see, she found the rings. The wife got panties on the seat, been drinking, everything, and the car is parked at a hotel. So I guess she's about to wait for her wife to come out or something. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I'm gonna be quiet. Y'all hit the like button. I'm gonna push play. It's gonna get messy.
Hang with his clothes though, so I don't know what's going on with her. She's got some panties on the seat. Like she got a bag from the liquor store. I'm up here at the Hot House Hotel. That's our part for show. Make sure this light go out. That's her part for show, man. I'm waiting on her. I can't believe this shit, man. I can't believe this shit right here. Damn, Jay. We doing it like this? We doing it like that? We doing it like that, Jay? We got the rain. Got the rain. Got the shit. All right, guys. So today I'm here to give y'all a story time on the separation of myself and my ex-wife. And if you follow me on Facebook, you see what's going on, or you see what's been going on like last couple weeks. But you only got the ending of that whole story. You only got the ending. And some of you maybe some of you may want to know how did it get to this point? Because we were so in love, and we showed it all on social media. And then, then it got to a breakup point, but a bad breakup point at that. So, like I said, I'm here to give y'all a story time on that. And I hope that this story inspires somebody for whatever it is you're going through. I know it's a lot going on in the world, and I know this happens every day. I'm not telling this story to tell my business. I'm telling this story so that hopefully it can inspire or motivate somebody, like for real. Like, we ignore the red flags, and because we be so in love, it's just to motivate you to just stay on your shit. Don't let nobody play with you. Don't settle for less. Know your worth. Like, anything you can name, that's where I'm headed with this video. So, all right, this is part 1. I don't know how many parts I'm gonna have, but I am gonna tell the whole story. I'm not leaving nothing out. No, I do not speak to her. I don't see her. I don't talk to her. She has no form of or way of contacting me, or none of that. But I did speak with her maybe last week, and she told me, she was upset because she felt like she seen everything on Facebook, and she felt like I wasn't telling the whole story. And I'm like, baby, you don't want me to tell the whole story. Like, you don't want that. But everything I'm telling y'all or about to tell y'all is nothing I haven't told her. It's nothing everything is facts. Everything is truth. I'm just telling I'm just telling y'all the story. So let me take y'all back to when we met. It was July 2019. I was at work. I worked third shift. And at the time, she was on third shift. And we met on Facebook. I know y'all shaking y'all head when I said that. But listen, we were working third shift, and I had posted a status on Facebook about something about work, something work related, and she commented or something. Then I jumped in her inbox and I waved and I said, hey, I did the little wavy hand like type shit. And she spoke back and we started talking. Now, since then, she told me, she threw bait out to me and I caught it. You know, I always thought that little line was funny, some funny shit she said, but that's what she said. Like, she said, I threw that bait out and you caught it. Like, I guess she's saying she willed me in, liking her status, and then I'm jumping in her inbox. But anyways, at the time, she was supposedly single and I was too. So I'm just chilling, not really talking to nobody, but it was cool just to talk to somebody, you know, that night at work, you know, help me get through the night. So we talking all night at work, texting. Then the next day, you know, work, we texting, talking, then, you know, so on, you know, time passed. Now we've established enough conversation to where I asked her out on a date and she said, yeah. And I remember everything. I asked her, you know, where she wanted to go, and she said Applebee's. I'm like, we were supposed to went to TGI Fridays, if I'm saying it right, but it was farther up the road, and we got a late start that night, so we was like, we should go somewhere around the way, and you know what I'm saying, and just, you know, be done with it. So we went on our first date to Applebee's in Douglasville, and we wasn't ready for the night to end. We were really like talking, and we were laughing. We was having a good time, and we wasn't ready to go, so I suggested we go to the movies. And I think Will Smith, that Aladdin movie, was out then. So we went. I fell asleep on that shit, but we went, and you know, I had a good time. The time I was woke, I had a good time. But I took her back to her vehicle and she went home. And I was thinking, I'm not gonna lie, like I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I just don't know what to say about, you know, that date. That was my whole ride home after I took her to her car. Like, I don't know about that date, but damn. So when I got back home, my phone rung. It had to be like 1 o'clock in the morning, maybe 12 or 1. And she was telling me how she had a good time. And I'm like, okay. You know, I didn't think she had a good time. The vibes was there, but they were kind of iffy. You know, but it was still in the beginning, so I'm not trying to complain. I'm just sitting back watching. So she told me she had a good time, and we chopped it up, and more time passed. The more time that passed, the more open she became on her situation, right? So she was living with somebody, and she was having problems. They were, you know, taking her money, or she giving her money for the bills or whatever, and lights getting turned out because they ain't, I don't know, something like that. That part I don't remember. I didn't care. But so she had a situation, and I knew she was going through that like for weeks, and she was tired of it. It became, every time we talked, a majority of our conversation was about what she's going through, you know. And we even got so close that, you know, she didn't have a car at the time. That was a red flag. She didn't have a place. That was a red flag. And she couldn't go to her mother's house. Like, she didn't deal with her mother. Her mother didn't deal with her. That was a red flag. But I ignored all those. I really didn't care at the moment. Like, that ain't my problem. Like, you know, type. But we even got so close that I lived in one city. I worked in another city. And she lived in another city. And she worked in another city. That's 4 different cities. We got so close that I would get off work at 7 o'clock in the morning because she never arrived, and she was waiting on her roommate or whoever she was to come pick her up. And she wouldn't show up. I would get off work at 7 in the morning, go pick her up in Tallapoosa. If you're familiar with that in Georgia, I would go from Carrollton to Tallapoosa, back to Carrollton to Villa Rica on a regular. I was really trying to like help the girl out. Like, I seen her potential, And she was real sweet. She was real nice. She was like super nice to me. Like, and the girl was even offering to pay my phone bill, like, in the beginning. And I'm like, I thought that was weird. Like, it's hot. She was offering to pay my phone bill. And yeah, I let her. You know what I'm saying? She just gave me her debit card and just turned around and started playing with her kids or on her phone or something. And I'm like, you know, thank God ain't no fucking scam artist. Like, just gave me... Okay. So yeah, I pick her up, and that's how close we got. So more time passed. So I started letting her come to the house. Like, she had to come on weekends because her kids was in school and she was all work on weekends. So she started coming over on the weekends. I mean, it was nice. I'm talking about, like, we cooking, we cleaning, she getting in the kitchen cooking, and I'm sitting back like shit, I ain't gotta cook. Like, you know, and she finna feed everybody. Like, you know, we was all just chilling. Like, we was just a whole vibe. The kids got along. The boys on the game. We watching movies. The girls doing the baby doll hair and all that good stuff. And everybody, it's just a whole vibe. Everybody's liking on everybody. Like, everything was good. So we started doing that on the regular. She started coming over on weekends. Then she might be off work one day and she might slide through, you know, while the kids while they at school, or on a Thursday night if everybody off. So, you know what I'm saying? One weekend she came and she had a lot of clothes with her. And she stayed all weekend. I was getting kind of irritated because when she came in my life, I was separated from somebody for quite a while. And I had got comfortable with my space. I don't feel like entertaining nobody. I don't feel like getting up. I just want to lay in bed and be lazy. I don't feel like no company. Like, she was there.